connection and opportunity, all in one place. Come join the community. So text it now, don't wait in line. Fight for love. 949298290. That's 9498290. Hey! Hey! Oh! Hey! Wanna know where David's gonna be? Get invites, updates, and community. When he's in your city, you won't miss a thing. Just text the number, let your phone ring, 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 ring. 949298290. That's 9492980. Events, connection, and opportunity. All in one place. Come join the community. So text it now, don't wait in line. Buy for life. 949298290. That's 949298290. connection and opportunity. All in one place. Come join the community. So text it now, don't wait in line. Fight for life. 94929820905. That's 9498295. Hey! 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 Wanna know where David's gonna be? Get invites, updates, and community. When he's in your city, you won't miss a thing. Just text the number, let your phone ring, 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 ring. 94929820905. That's 94929820905. Events, connection, and opportunity. All in one place. Come join the community. So text it now, don't wait in line. Fight for life. 94929820905. That's 94929820905. Hey!
They discovered it, they read it, and they applied it. It's the golden thread that connects the titans of the self-development industry, the source that spawned millions of millionaires, the original blueprint to success.
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Think and Grow Rich.
Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. It's a classic. A classic.
And I love Think and Grow Rich. I love it. It's right here. I mean, it's one of my favorite books of all time.
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
This material is what changed my life. This is the material I study every day. From being an immigrant woman, coming from poverty, and really coming to America and literally achieving the American dream. I can't even tell you how grateful I am for this man, for what he did for me and my family.
Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve.
People don't realize is that when we let our ego get in our way, ego is the loss, the fear of loss. So need to be right, the need to be offended, the need to be hurt, fearful. When that trajectory changes, what happens is you continually go the wrong way. So my job as a coach is to say, let's get into the enjoyment of the direct pursuit of my potential. Right? And so when the light went on, it was not about the potential of making money and being an entrepreneur, which is one of my specialties. And I said to him, look, this is an opportunity now to show how great you really are. We can't let the outside voices, right, determine our success. The happiness that we have comes within. Why are you going to give that control to somebody else?
Thoughts become things. And I always wonder, why did no one teach us this? Why did we not learn this in school? Why did we not learn this from our families? If you make your study a priority, your life will change.
And I came up with 4 really valuable things that I took stock in. And the first one was gratitude. Simple gratitude. Although I grew up with nothing, I was always grateful. Throughout the whole process of consistently, persistently pursuing my potential, I was grateful. It made my past better, my present brighter, and my future even brighter than that. In fact, I tell people all the time, if you want to change your life, change your employee's life, your family life, it's very simple. 2 words, say thank you.
Napoleon Hill Institute's training. I'm David Meltzer, blessed to be here today. Just quickly, we are in Atlanta, Georgia, at this amazing mastermind with Kim Walsh Phillips and Justin Guarini. So we have a live audience. We next will be in Newport Beach tomorrow with Tim Story, John Coyle, Paulo Ono, many others, Ian McCall. Then back to Vegas, then to Honolulu, Hawaii, back to Southern California, San Diego, Newport Beach, and then finally, if I can read this correctly, SoFi Stadium. So we will do meetups, holding courts, interviews, masterminds, VIP dinners for charity. If you'd like to join us, please join our text community to be invited and informed. We're in 200 cities a year. That's how you get there. 200 cities. It's area code 949. Next three numbers, 298. Last four numbers, 2905. That's area code 298. So area code 949, 298, 2905. If you would like the replay of this training, just email me if you'd like to join us in any way. David means beloved. @D is my first initial. Meltzer means servant. Let me be your beloved servant. David@dmeltzer.com. All right. We're going to get right into the training here. The training is the right person in the wrong seat. Because of the acceleration of technology, we're finding ourselves to have a problem with people. And the people that we have that have given their lives, some of them, to our businesses, their capabilities are no longer aligned with what's doing well, what's stable, and what we think is going to do well. And it doesn't mean they're not valuable. It means they're in the wrong seat. Weaknesses are only strengths in the wrong seat. So, for example, on a football field, I have several weaknesses, which is why I was a below average college football player. But on an airplane, I have tremendous strength with this body. Right? I travel with a ton of professional athletes who are miserable flying to Atlanta, and I'm sleeping like a baby in my cocoon because I have a very long torso and short legs. I'm not great for a football field, trust me, but I travel a lot more than I played football. I've been traveling almost 200 days a year since I've been 25 minus COVID. So I took a weakness of mine and I gave it a new seat. And so before you make the most expensive choice in your life, which is to remove somebody because they're in the wrong seat, maybe it's a lot more effective, efficient, and statistically successful to find a better seat to help people. And so the training today will help guide you in making sure that we have the right seat. One of our greatest responsibilities as leaders is maximizing both our people and the organizations that we work with. That means recognizing that someone can be an exceptional person and still be sitting in the wrong role. Happens all the time. You can see it in sports, especially. Leadership isn't about preserving comfort, right? It's about actually creating uncomfortable situations where people grow. And it is about, as well, aligning the capabilities, the skills, knowledge, and desires of others with the business that thrives together. We've all had team members who embody our culture, work hard, and are deeply committed, yet consistently struggle to produce the results that their role requires. And it's becoming more and more prevalent. I work with thousands of companies, and it's a big concern for compassionate capitalists who really recognize the effort that their employees have put in, and the role now has changed because mostly of technology and outsourcing in order to stay profitable. 80% of your business, remember, would put you out of business. And that's true across the board, whether it's Gulf Oil, who I work with in the billions, or a solopreneur. When I analyze a business, 80% of the business would bankrupt the business. What do I mean by that? Most businesses are either 80% of it is either breaking you even or losing you money. It's the 20% that make them profitable, and how profitable that 20% is determines how profitable the company is. So my initial advice in moving people into the right seat is, if you're losing money from employees, partners, associates, family members, go ahead, give the losers to your competitor. Just give up that business. It'd be the best economic thing that you could do. It's simple. Fire the people that you're losing money and give it to your competitors. Not only are you going to make a shitload more money, because not only are you not losing money, but you take all the resources, which, believe it or not, that 20% will equal more resources than the other 80%. Trying to make these people profitable. And if you move those resources to the people that are already profitable, they'll double their profitability faster than turning that loser around. And if you give it to your competitor, now you've just cursed your competitor as well by giving him what you lost. And they think they beat you because their ego can't help it, right? Because the defense controls and proves itself. So what we want to do is move the losers to the competitor and then start developing the breaking even people and moving the resources from the losers over to the winners, and that will double faster. Classic example, when I came into Gulf Oil and working with the chairman of Gulf Oil, I picked out a $20 million client of theirs. Not that big, but it was a big loser. And I said, why are you doing this? There's so many resources being spent. Oh, because someday they're going to be a $2 billion. We really admire their business. Someday they'll be a $2 billion client. And I said, give them to your competitor. And I think I almost fired me when I told them that. They're like, what are you talking about? This is going to be a $2 billion client. I said, no, give them to your competitor. Let them take that risk. Let them try to pretend you know what you don't know. And let's go ahead and take all these resources and move it to this $2 billion client that you have that's profitable. Because that one, I guarantee, will become a $4 billion client far faster than the 20 million, more likely than the 20 million will become a $2 billion client. And you've mitigated all your risks. So we understand the issue isn't always the person. It may be the seat. The right person in the right seat creates exponential value. The right person in the wrong seat creates frustration for everyone. The first lesson of putting people into the right seat is character builds culture, performance builds results. Character will build a culture. Most people today don't work for a company anymore. They work for a culture, but performance builds results. How are results formed? And what is performance? Performance is easy. It's your thoughts that become perceptions. Those perceptions become the meaning of the people. And the meaning that you give things becomes your intention. So it actually becomes your behavior. You start doing, saying, thinking, feeling, and believing aligned with the results that you desire or better. So what creates results and guarantees results? Behaviors. Enjoying the consistent, persistent pursuit of your potential with behaviors. So many people attach to the results, and they end up actually creating resistance. I was with Nick Saban about a month ago at a Crash Champions event, and Nick heard me talk about detaching from outcomes and how thoughts become perception, meaning, intention, and intention, behavior. And we don't have to worry about the results. And he was like super excited. He's like, Dave, when I first started coaching, all I cared about was winning championships. And I'm ashamed to tell you, I would do literally anything to win that national championship. He goes, and that's what I thought it was going to take. Give up my family, maybe give money, anything and everything. He said, but the day that I realized what you're teaching, that character builds culture and performance builds results, when I focused in on building champions out of these college kids, when all I cared about was 85 champions that I was going to build character and culture. Champions do what, Dave? I said, win? He goes, win championships. They don't just win. Champions win I'm the best champion builder, not the greatest championship coach ever. I built more champions. Even when we didn't win the championship, I built a lot of champions on the Alabama football team. So this example will show you that when you have someone that you enjoy working with, but the key metrics for their role continue to fall short quarter after quarter, that the first step is to find a new seat, internally or externally. It's okay. Internally or externally. I believe that's part of your own mission of fulfillment, passion, and purpose and profitability is finding the right seat for people as a leader, as a CEO and entrepreneur. Being well liked is valuable, and it's cost me millions and millions of dollars to be well liked. I've had the fear of missing out, the fear of other people's opinion, your classic pleaser, 6 kids, middle kids. I want everyone to like me. But remember, If you're like that, it is not a key indicator of success because everybody loves you. And so I will tell you in a business, people love you more when you pay them more. Don't fool yourself. People will love you more when you pay them more. And so if they have greater performance, you can pay them more and the company makes more money and you make more money. Great culture and great performance are actually coexisting. Culture with performance. Otherwise, you're fooling yourself. So we need to clearly define measurable outcomes in every position so we know what the seat looks like. We know the difference between first class, extra room seats, coach, middle seat coach. We know the difference. You got to define it. And you could put Dave Meltzer in the middle seat coach because I have no legs and a long torso and I'm small and I sleep everywhere. So I'm built for that key position. So why spend the extra money to fly Delta One or have a bed when I'm going to sleep the exact same? Well, I'll tell you why, because your wife won't sit next to you. So you stay at nice hotels when you're with her and fly first class or private. Otherwise, you'll see me coach. Character builds culture, performance builds results. Lesson number 2, promote readiness, not history. Too many people give the wrong meaning to the past. They're promoting history all the time. There's a huge importance of aligning your divine direction with the meaning of the past. Failures, successes, defining moments, historical relevances, success especially. We want to make sure that we're giving the right meaning to the past, not just for us, for other people, and aligning it with where we think we want to be. Because the past and the meaning that you give the past and the definition that you give that past determines one thing that's most important to your success and your employee's success, partner success, vendor success, and it's self-image. Most people don't realize the meaning you give your past is what limits your self-image. And if you want to know the lesson of self-image, nobody in here, nobody I've ever coached, talked to, or seen has ever overachieved their own self-image. And yet they don't spend any time changing the meaning of their past. And you have the power to give meaning to your past. You have the power to give meaning. If I went bankrupt, I lost over $100 million. Worse than going bankrupt, I lost my mom's house. My mom's a single mom with 6 kids. The only reason I initially wanted to be rich was to take care of my mom and buy her that house. You can imagine the basement of the basement that I felt when I had to go tell my mom that I not only lost over $100 million, but lost her home. You can imagine what that must have felt like. Because most people, when you go bankrupt, regardless how much bankruptcy is, you wait till the very last minute to tell your wife and you don't tell anyone else. So it comes as a really big surprise when people realize you screwed this one up. If somebody would have told me when I told my mom that day, crying like a 4-year-old where she couldn't even understand me, and I'm like, she's like, what's the matter? Are the kids okay? Is Julie, my wife, okay? Are you, what's the matter? Mom, I lost everything. What? Mom, I lost everything. You need to move. I lost your home. You're going to be foreclosed and evicted from your home. Oh, are you okay? Now, I thought for your older people, I thought it was a Sanford and Son moment. Elizabeth, like I literally thought my mom, that's all my identity was to her, that it was going to put her down, you know. But all she did was ask me, do you need some money? And then I said to her, well, Mom, what? My mom's very religious. Why would God punish me? Why would God punish me? And she looked at me and smirked. Oh, God's not punishing you. God doesn't punish anyone. He protects you. He promotes you. He's loving you and perfecting you. You're almost 40 years old. You got to figure this out. And I'm here to help you, baby. So, of course, at that time, the meaning I gave this failure was there must not be a God. So that's what I told her. Mom, I don't believe in God. And she hugged me, crying, said, you believe in God. You just believe in the wrong God. Now let's get to work. That's the mom. I was talking to Kim's mom, and I told her I'm a 58-year-old mama's boy, because that's my mom till the day she died. And so she promoted readiness. Readiness comes from behaviors, consistent behaviors. The history doesn't matter. I'm 18 years past that banquet. I make more money than I've ever made. I help more people than I ever imagined. And I have more fun every single day of my life by doing what I want, when I want, with who I want, for as long as I want. And I know what I'm good at, teaching people how to make a lot of money, to help a lot of people for the sake of that and having a lot of fun. And I know this, I've never met anyone in my life who makes a lot of money for the sake of others and has a lot of fun that isn't happy. And that's how I came up with my mission, my calling, to make people happy. Third lesson, growth requires continuous development. As our organization grows, every role evolves, especially today. I mean, I have AI speakers at breakfast, and by lunch, something's changed. And I'm not exaggerating. It's like something was released. Like, oh, well. People stop developing while the business continues expanding. Misalignment naturally occurs. One of the biggest mistakes people make in business and growth is, as much as people love to be rewarded with money, you can't hire for money. This is one of the things in sports you realize, that if you hire someone and they choose to work with you because you're paying them more and that's why they're working with you, you know that's a short-term employee. Because why will they leave you when someone offers them more? But when you have continuous development, so I train in my business every Monday for a minimum of an hour, every Wednesday for a minimum of 15 minutes, and every Friday for over 2 hours. A whole company is trained by me. That's what I like to do. I don't run the company. I have a CEO, COO, CMO, CFO, Chief Value Officer, and Nick. But I love to train, and I'm constantly developing talent, which allows me to acquire a specific amount of talent, develop that talent, and retain that talent. Once again, I only worry about what seat we're putting people in because I've acquired the right talent for the right reasons. I developed the right talent, and I retain the right talent, which are the 3 ways to make the most money if you're good at putting people in the right seats. It's so easy, but most people worry about acquiring talent for money, developing talent to make more money, and they don't retain the talent, which is the most expensive mistake that most companies make. Continuous development, continuous. What do I train, by the way? Values, gratitude, empathy, accountability, and effective communication. I train practices, knowing our what, or who, or how, or now, and applying our why. I train the execution model to capture all options, opportunities, and touches of favor, distribute them internally and externally, make sure you have referral or overlap agreement if you refer it externally, learn to prioritize by what's important to us and the company, and then execute or redistribute internally and externally, giving favor to people with an overlap agreement, and then what the incentives are. So the last thing I train is incentives so that everybody in the company knows that this is how you're going to be paid beyond your salary. I don't believe in commissions. I believe in bonuses. People forget about salary raises like this. They never forget about a bonus. People appreciate bonuses. So it's all math to me. It doesn't matter what I pay, how I describe it to them, but their salaries for what they've done and what they're doing today, their bonuses are based off of incentives that they're clearly defined of what they're incentivized to do. Even though they feel like they should be selling people for this, they don't know the whole business. It's impossible to them to aggregate 35 years of my experience in understanding how business works and how long-term, the majority of the money I make is in investments. So for me, the value for the company and the most money that I can make is to develop relationships where if I let them be, they would think that, oh, Dave, I sell a sponsorship to the TV show. That's going to be the best thing for the company because it brings the sponsorships for the TV show bring in a lot more money than signing somebody up for a strategic alliance accelerator, which is $497 a year guaranteed. But there's thousands of people in there. But that's, to me, what I incentivize them to do is get more people to join our group because it's aligned with my mission of people that want to help each other, know people that help each other. And 2, that's where all the deal flow comes from. That's the one where people are helping each other and knowing people that help each other. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm being offered a board seat, getting stock, company exits last summer for $525 million after my wife told me, why you keep on spending all your time on this deal? Because my options were upside down for 3 straight years until technology changed. And so Telegram buys this NASDAQ company because they have billions and billions of dollars in tokens or whatever Telegram has in crypto, which I knew nothing about. I just thought it was the best market.live TikTok shop NASDAQ company. That's why I liked it. But, you know, my mom always says you're either humble or you're about to be. And I always tell myself, I don't know what businesses are going to be successful, which is why I incentivize people to mentor people, to join my group, and to be engaged. That's what they get bonused every quarter on. Not on big sales, not on getting me speaking engagements. They're not paid for any of that. They get nice salaries, but the bonus is to build what I know moves the needle in the long run. And you can't do that if you don't review how their growth requires continual development. The fourth lesson, productivity isn't measured by effort. Productivity is not measured by effort. It's actually engagement, which is different than effort. Here's the problem with effort. It usually appears as an empty mile, right? The empty mile, everybody goes the empty mile every once in a while, and it looks like a great effort. And then they use that to justify why they are not as successful as they want to be. What I look for is engagement, which is the empty mile. If you want an example, proof of the difference between empty mile and extra mile, anybody have kids who take Spanish or math? All right. I've never met a kid who studies 15 minutes of Spanish every day, 7 days a week, that doesn't get an A. That's an empty miler. There's no kids in that mile. And if there is one, guarantees an A. That's the empty milers. The extra milers, like me, 16 hours before the test, up all night. You know, I didn't have Red Bull last night back then, but in law school they had cocaine. No kidding. No. Which I thought was weaker back then than the Red Bull I had the other day. No, I don't drink caffeine. Productivity is not measured by effort. It's measured by engagement. An empty miler is what you're looking for. 2 minutes a day is worth 2 hours on a Saturday. I want to know what your non-negotiable behaviors are. I want you to be dedicated 7 days a week, including to your sleep, your health, your family, your faith, besides your finance, the study of time and relativity. Lesson number 5, clarity, which I call harmony. Most people wouldn't use clarity synonymously with harmony, but it is. It's not balance. Clarity, balance, and focus will create a harmony, but what this harmony or clarity actually creates is accountability. And understanding accountability at its core is important because it's not just taking responsibility. That's what most people, when I ask them, what does accountability mean? Oh, I'm responsible for that. I'm accountable for that. I'm responsible that happened. I said, it's actually the whole key to growth and learning is accountability. Because accountability says this: what did I do to be responsible? What did I do to attract this to myself? And what did I do to participate in this perception? And what am I supposed to learn from it? You see, life's about lessons, and the lessons keep on coming until we learn them. When you have 3 daughters who date, you keep seeing the same lesson. They come in different shapes and sizes, and you're hoping that your daughter will eventually learn that lesson so that that lesson doesn't keep coming to my door. 2 out of 3 so far, not bad. People cannot succeed when they don't clearly understand what they're responsible or accountable for, because they won't learn. You know, one of the most frustrating things in, you know, managing and developing people is when it becomes their response. Oh, you know, make a mistake. You know, Nick, who's the best student I've ever had in thousands and thousands of employees, and I'm not just saying that, he's not even in the room. Oh, here he is now. But Nick, every once in a while, will make a mistake, including yesterday. Nick doesn't give me the whole, I'm accountable, right? Because that's an easy out, right? He'll tell me what he learned from it. oh, I was moving too fast and next time I should do this, or this. Not the quick response, knowing that I'm an accountability guy. And I believe that this balance, harmony, clarity, and focus creates accountability, because you got to be careful when you make accountability a big deal that people don't just use that as their out. I'm accountable. Sorry, Dad, home 6 hours late. I'm accountable. That's okay now, right? No, it's truly, what did you learn from it that I'm looking for? That's what creates the clarity, balance, and focus, the harmony that you desire. There is no balance. Don't try to seek something that there's not, especially within a 24-hour period, a week, or a month. You can look for complete balance over a lifetime. I can equate that in the human-made construct of lifespan, but too many people try to balance a day, and that's just stupid. You don't even understand man-made constructive time. If you think you can have a quarter of your day for personal, quarter of your day for experiential, a quarter of your day for giving, and a quarter of your day for receiving, especially if you're an entrepreneur. Everything has its season. Just create harmony or ease in your life. The last lesson of finding the right seat is there's only one thing that reveals alignment, and it's the infinite. The infinite reveals alignment, because if you're in alignment, then you'll be able to access the infinite intelligence that exists, which we're starting to see more and more, that knowledge is no longer power. Knowledge is a commodity. Wisdom is the power. Faith is the power. Wisdom and faith are what shortens the distance of resistance, clears the interference between you and the infinite, intelligent, inspiration, energy. There's an infinite amount of energy. I'll have professional athletes all the time shadow me. So I have them show up at 4 a.m. till 5 p.m. They're sleeping in my mobile office by 3 p.m. Some of them, incredible athletes. And one of them, who's an NBA All-Star, asked me, woke up, he's like, oh, Mr. Meltzer, he goes, you're old. I'm stronger, faster, better cardio. How is it that you have so much energy and I can't keep awake? I go, because you're interfering with it. We have the same amount of energy. In fact, if you were accessing the same amount of energy that I do, your body could handle it better than I can, which is proven in the short term on a basketball court. Your body handles short-term energy because you've learned to be in the flow when you're on the basketball court. You're not interfering with your highest self, the intelligence, inspiration, all of those different things. So energy, this infinite, omniscient, omnipotent, all of the infinite that exists, shift the paradigm. You don't got to go get it. Just stop interfering with it. Shorten the distance of resistance. Don't go over and under it, through it, around it, lie to it, cheat it, manipulate it, deny it. Just stop, breathe, drop down, remind yourself with your God, remember yourself with your God, recollect yourself with your God, with the infinite, and then roll into divine direction. Another great piece of advice from my mom. When you're on fire, stop, drop, and roll. So when your mind, body, and soul are on fire, stop, drop, and roll. Leadership isn't about keeping people comfortable. It's not about being liked. It's about helping people, providing value to become the best version, them higher selves, while strengthening the entire organization and culture. Instead of replacing an underperforming employee, which is extremely expensive, not just quantitatively, but emotionally, we identify where their strengths are and create greater value and reposition them into a role where both they and the organization succeed. Our responsibility isn't simply to build a company filled with good people. It's to build an organization where good people are positioned to do great things. Build champions. You'll win the championship. This has been The Right Person in the Wrong Seat training for Napoleon Hill. Please email me if you'd like any of the exercises, the guides. The books are free. I will sign my book, send it to you, pay for shipping, pay for the book. Please, if you'd like the replay, it's david@dmeltzer.com. David means beloved. @D is my first initial. Meltzer means servant. Please let me live up to my name and be your beloved servant. David@dmeltzer.com. Come and join us around the country. Once again, we will be in Newport Beach tomorrow with Tim Story, Coyle, Palo Ono, Las Vegas, Hawaii, Newport Beach, SoFi Stadium, over 200 cities a year. Join our community to be informed and invited. Area code 949, next three numbers 298. Last four numbers, 2905, 949-298-2905. Remember, most importantly, be more interested than interesting. Be kind to your future self and do good deeds. Hit it, Gigi.
Hey! 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 Oh, hey! Wanna know where David's gonna be? Get invites, updates, and community. When he's in your city, you won't miss a thing. Just text the number, let your phone ring, 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 ring. 949-298-2905. That's 949-298-2905. Events, connection, and opportunity. All in one place. Come join the community. So text it now, don't wait in line. 949-298-2905. That's 949-298-2905.
They discovered it, they read it, and they applied it. It's the golden thread that connects the titans of the self-development industry, the source that spawned millions of millionaires, the original blueprint to success.
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Think and Grow Rich.
Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. It's a classic. A classic.
And I love Think and Grow Rich. I love it. It's right here. I mean, it's one of my favorite books of all time.
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
This material is what changed my life. This is the material I study every day. From being an immigrant woman, coming from poverty, and really coming to America and literally achieving the American dream. I can't even tell you how grateful I am for this man, for what he did for me and my family.
Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve.
People don't realize is that when we let our ego get in our way, ego is the loss, the fear of loss. So need to be right, the need to be offended, the need to be hurt, fearful. When that trajectory changes, what happens is you continually go the wrong way. So my job as a coach is to say, let's get into the enjoyment of the direct pursuit of my potential. Right? And so when the light went on, it was not about the potential of making money and being an entrepreneur, which is one of my specialties. And I said to him, look, this is an opportunity now to show how great you really are. We can't let the outside voices, right, determine our success. The happiness that we have comes within. Why are you going to give that control to somebody else?
Thoughts become things. And I always wonder, why did no one teach us this? Why did we not learn this in school? Why did we not learn this from our families? If you make your study a priority, your life will change.
And I came up with 4 really valuable things that I took stock in. And the first one was gratitude. Simple gratitude. Although I grew up with nothing, I was always grateful. Throughout the whole process of consistently, persistently pursuing my potential, I was grateful. It made my past better, my present brighter, and my future even brighter than that. In fact, I tell people all the time, if you want to change your life, change your employee's life, your family life, it's very simple. 2 words, say thank you.